Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Tutto Calcio podcast for your special edition episode number 5. We got a big, actually not that big of a panel, but we got a nice special guest for you, man. We got Scott representing Roma. Of course, he's a Roma content creator, so make sure to go and, check out his channel. Go check out all of his socials in the description below. And, yeah, man, let's get into it, Scott. So, how are you, man? How are you, Scott? How are you, bro?
Yeah, all good. Thank you for having me on. It's Saturday night here in the UK, so I'm 5 hours ahead of, I think, probably most of you who are probably in the US, or maybe an hour behind if you're in the in Europe. Yeah, all good. There was no football for me today, as one of my teams had a week off because it's international break.
Yep.
And for UK followers of League One and League Two football in the EFL, they also play, but my team, Swindon, had a weekend off. Got to watch Scotland absolutely still one off Greece the other day.
Yeah.
Absolutely laughing on that, and I get to watch Italy play pretty well tonight. And see Brian Cristante pass the ball out from a throw-in, which was always fantastic for us Roma fans. It's always good to see Cristante play for Italy.
Yeah, man. No, great to have you on the show, man. Great to have you on the show.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
of course, we got our co-host Dom in the building. What's up, Dom? How are you, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Looking forward to this episode. Talk a lot about Roma and touch on the Estonia versus Italy game. So yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, man. And of course, we got the Romanisti himself, James. Back at it, man. What's happening?
Yeah. Oh, not much, man. Just enjoying a beautiful Saturday.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then we got Nadine representing Juventus as well as myself.
Hello.
So, hey, Nadine. How is everything?
Hi. Really good. Really good.
That's good. That's good. Well, before we get into it, guys, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we're only, 8 subscribers away from 700. So let's go. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. If, of course, coming from Josh's stream, he just redirected not too long ago. Make sure to do that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And go check out Scott's channel in the description below. So, Scott, before we actually get into the topics, I do want to ask you a question. How did you become a Roma fan?
Oh, good question. Good question. For us fans in the UK of Italian football, it was on terrestrial TV. So it was on Channel 4 for 7 to 8 years.
Wow.
I think even more. So it was like 92. No, it was 10. So it's 92 to 02. And then it's been all over different channels here in the UK. So it's now on TNT Sports, and now it is on DAZN, which is an app I know you guys have in the US, and it's also in Italy. I know Italy has problems with DAZN, but so far for me, it's been all good. I chose Roma. Totti's like a god. Totti's like God for Roma, and like, thankfully, I've got to see him play live. I got to see him his last game. I've been to watch Roma games for like the last 11 years. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, also I had a champ man save with Roma, with Roma back in the day on 01-02. An overpowered Roma team with like Emerson, Cafu, Cassano, Totti, Montella, et al. But yeah, I just like the colours of the choreography and the Stadio Olimpico back in the day, when like you could see all the flares and all that stuff. Just it brings different attention from the football here in the UK in like the early mid 90s, when the Premier League started in 92 to what it is now. And it's just like, yeah, just attracted to me and just like seeing Roma like do well in 01-02. And I started following in 04-05. And I picked a really good season to start following them. Capello left to Juve.
Yeah.
Emerson left to Juve. Walter Samuel left to go to Real Madrid. Totti could have left to go to Real Madrid. Roma finished 8th. Could have finished like 16th, 17th. It was a really crappy season. They had 4 coaches, like Cesare Prandelli, Rudy Volla, Gigi Del Neri, and then Bruno Conte. And yeah, it started following. I've been going to watch my hometown team, Swindon, for like 30 years. Dad got me into football, and before he passed a couple of years ago, I was going with him. Like every time I go football now, he has a sort of memory set. He used to sit next to me, so every time I go, like when I used to go to Rome, he would message me how Roma were getting on and stuff like that. So there's something to keep hold of. But yeah, good, really, really good this season. Hopefully, get to go to Rome in January. Europa League, Scudetto fan. But yeah, it's been
Nice.
years of following Roma, ups, downs, more downs,
Yeah.
less ups. But
Yeah.
there's been Roma have always been the bridesmaid and never the bride, always behind either Milan, Juve. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. No, and anybody in the panel have any questions for Scott, especially about how he became a Roma fan, if anybody has. And then we'll move on to the topics. James, you got anything to say to Scott before we even start?
Man, so you were there at Toddy's last game. That was
Yeah.
a day.
Woo! Wow.
I remember that. I watched that. It
I'm
was
not gonna
amazing.
lie.
So you're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was 30 at the time, and I cried like a 5-year-old. So,
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was watching on
Yeah.
YouTube live crying too, so I got you.
yeah,
I watched that.
Yeah.
it was emotional. When it was announced that he would retiring or pushed out by Monchi. I'm not going to sing the Monchi song.
Yeah.
I thought, screw it, I better go. Yeah, tickets weren't too bad actually. Flights weren't too bad from Bristol down the road. I just thought, screw it. I got sunburn. Tears were shed. I had a lovely time, but got to see Diego Perotti score a dramatic last-minute goal, and Roma get to the Champions League, and cried like a little boy.
Wow.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful moment.
Wow. That's insane, especially with you probably were in the curva, I'm guessing, right? You probably were sitting or no?
I was in the Tribuna Tevere, so I was at the
Oh, wow.
side. That was really,
Wow.
it was a really cool moment. Yeah,
Nice, man. So you probably saw the choreography and everything.
yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah.
and the messages they got on the TV in the Curva Nord and the Curva Sud before the game was they had all the messages. I think he got one from Steven Gerrard, and I was just like, "Geez, wow,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
mad."
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow, man. Nah, but of course, let's go into the Estonia-Italy game. We'll talk about Roma after. We'll talk about Gasperini. We'll talk about if they're the possible Scudetto contenders, right? For with Milan and with possibly Inter and also Napoli. So we'll see. But yeah, no. Let's talk about the Estonia 1, Italy 3. So yeah, Dom. I know you only saw the highlights, right? So
Yeah, I wasn't able to catch the game. I was busy this morning, but yeah, I caught the highlights. That Moises King goal was nasty.
Nasty.
That was such a this kid has turned it around 180 since he left. He's left Juventus. I'm very happy for him. It seems like he's very happy with Fiorentina, and it's transitioning over to the national team, and we need him more than ever. I mean, having him up top, you could see that he's a constant threat. So I love seeing that goal. I noticed I saw the Retegui missing the penalty. It was kind of like a Jorginho flashback there with a little skip hop that he did. But then he made up for it because he scored a couple of minutes later. So after that, obviously we saw the error by Donnarumma, and glad to see that Esposito came on, young kid, and scored that goal off of a Spinazzola assist. Once again, best fullback in the league. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. Yeah. Wow, man. Nah, but no, I think overall, I think Italy's performance was pretty good. After
Yeah, it was positive. It was positive. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think it was pretty good. But Scott, what did you think about Italy's performance today?
Yeah. So over here, the games are on Amazon Prime PPV. So I paid £2.49 to watch it. I thought they played pretty well. The golfing class between the two teams was quite distance, Italy showed their class in the first half, and like after 65, 70 minutes, you could see they were just like, okay, we can get one more and just kill the game off. I think bar the Donnarumma cock up, and then
Yeah.
the Retegui Jorginho-esque penalty, a shocking penalty. I thought Italy played pretty
Yeah.
well. I like how Gattuso went 3-4-3 in attack and like 4-4-2 in defense.
Yeah.
It's good to see. Moise Kean took his goal really well. He played well for Fiorentina against Roma the weekend before. Him and Gianluca Mancini had a great tussle. Shame he got injured. It looked quite like an ankle injury, like an impact ankle, like knee injury. So it looked quite not serious, but could keep him out for a couple of weeks. But no, really impressed with Italy. They're gonna. It looks like a playoff for them because Norway, under what they're doing at the moment, Haaland, the machine,
Yeah,
he's just scoring
crazy.
goals for fun. He's like the Norwegian robot. But no, really impressed with Italy. Liked Barella and Tonali in the midfield, and as I said, bar Donnarumma and the missed penalty. It was a good, stellar performance.
Yeah. No, and what was your thoughts, especially with Gattuso coming in for Spalletti at first?
Well, I don't really watch much of the Italian national team as I used to, but I think I think I last watched Italy in the Euros, and they were just like god awful. I like up there with the team that I follow, Scotland. Them two were probably the two worst teams to play in the Euros. I think he tried to like shoehorn a system that didn't really suit the Italian national team, and after getting absolutely walloped by Norway, I think they were just like on a hide into nothing. And like Gattuso's come in, he's won his 3 games that he's been in charge with. Like, was it? You had the crazy game against Israel. The 5-4. Like,
Man, that was bad.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Entertaining.
We almost lost that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit mental, but no, it's like he's done a good job. But I think something had to be changed, like with Italy and the way they were playing under Spalletti. Like I loved him at Napoli, and I still loved him at Roma. I was still hoping a chance that we could have got him back at Roma for something down the line, maybe a retirement before he retires to his like what he does in Tuscany. But no, it's something needed to be done, and they're doing pretty well with Gattuso. It does, like I said earlier, it does look like it could be a playoff because that Norway defeat for Italy, it's going to cost them dearly.
Yeah. Dom should be the next Napoli manager. Yeah, 100%. The way this guy is on Napoli out now today.
Yeah, I saw something. Isn't Holland on like 18 goals in 10 games or something crazy like that?
Crazy.
That's insane.
He scored a really good goal against Brentford last week. Like absolutely battered the Brentford defender. It's just like this guy's he's reaping the rewards from what he didn't do last season. It's just gonna be like we're in trouble here. Any Premier League team is just like nah, not today. He can score a hat-trick.
Well, Scott, you have a question here from my guy AK in the chat. He's also a City fan, but he says, Scott, big up, mate. I have a question. What made you choose the Serie A over the Premier League?
That's a good question. Like my team that I support, Swindon, were in the Premier League for one season in 93-94, and I got to see them for 3 games. We conceded 100 goals and finished bottom. We got you guys should check it out. Just do some check it out on YouTube and stuff. Like some of the goals we conceded. Like we drew with Arsenal. No, we drew with Man United and lost. I think who did we beat? We beat Tottenham 2-1. Yeah, but like following the team in the Premier League. But like my dad, bless his heart, is no longer with us. He was like, drilled it into me. You support Swindon, you support Scotland. You do not this is done. I don't care who else you support. You drill it. I drilled it into me as a young age. The Premier League, now to what it was then. I see a lot of my mates are Liverpool, Man United fans. And I just it's not for me. I prefer an underdog. Going to watch Swindon games is with your mates. we're second in the league in like the 4th tier. I prefer that and spending 700, 800 quid for a Premier League season ticket, maybe £1,000, but nah,
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough.
No, but back to the Estonia-Italy topic. You know, I want to know what your thoughts were about the starting lineup. Do you think that Gattuso, you know, should have done something different? Maybe start at a different midfielder. Like, what do you think?
Good question. I think it's just the way that the tactical setup he does. If he ever wants to go free in midfield, I would love to see, like, if I ever do want to get back to watching Italy play, like I used to do back like a couple of years ago, midfield free of like Locatelli and the two Barella and Sandro Tonali in a 4-3-3 would be pretty good. But I don't mind it 4-4-2 or 3-4-3 against a lowly team in Estonia. They're not the team that they were like 10 years ago. As one of the commentators said on Amazon Prime, said they were like 50th in the world. And then,
Wow.
but no, I think playing Di Lorenzo in a back three is probably suits to him. He looks more better as like the third centre half. Two left-footed centre backs. I was quite intrigued to see that. I like watching Calafiori play. He's become a really, really good footballer after his bad knee injury. But no, I think it was a good setup. It got the best out of the two centre midfielders. Barella keeps the ball really well, and Tonali's come on leaps and bounds after he's gone to Newcastle and the after the ban he had for betting. But no, it was a bit strange that he took off his two wide men and put on Spinazzola and Cambiaso, who are two wing backs. So either one is playing. They're both playing slightly higher up, but no, it was fine with me. You're playing against a team who's probably not going to have much of the ball, and you're going to keep in control of the ball. And yeah, I think he picked a really good team for it.
Yeah,
and he got the result, the 3 points that pretty mattered after Norway absolutely decimated Israel.
Yeah. No, I mean, and you know, what are your thoughts, especially if like, do you see Italy qualifying for the World Cup with Gattuso in charge?
Yeah, it all depends who they get in the playoffs, and it's the tricky playoffs. I know Italy in playoffs in, like, was it North Macedonia, the team that no one wants to mention in Palermo a few years ago. If they come up against Scotland, my team, that could be quite interesting. Scotland might house a win over them, but nah, it all depends if who they get on in the playoffs, and you would pretty much bet on Italy to do well and get to the World Cup.
Yeah.
What was the last World Cup they've been to? 2014, and they haven't won and if I do remember, and I did hear this earlier, the last knockout game they won was the final, wasn't it? In 2006?
Yeah, I believe so. That was like when we that was actually when we went to the knockout rounds. That was the only time, because we got knocked out both times in 2008 and I believe also 2010 and no, not 2008, sorry, 2010 and 2014 we got knocked out of the group stages. So yeah, man. And then obviously we didn't qualify for the World Cup twice. So
yeah.
Oh man.
Who was the ex Torino manager in 18? His name escapes me.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
To me.
Yeah.
Because he cocked up against Sweden and he tried to take off an
Ventura.
attacker.
Yeah, Ventura.
Ventura.
Yeah,
he tried to take
off
off
the DDR.
Yeah.
That was bad.
We need to score.
Yeah,
we need to score.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing me on?
Yeah, because he had Insigne. I remember he was pointing at Insigne at you because he was on the bench.
Oh yeah, what's that guy's name, man?
Ventura. Right?
Ventura.
Ventura. Yeah, that's it.
Vic.
Yep.
Ventura. That was a big mistake.
Oh, that's a good question. Will England win? They have a generational team.
Is it coming home? Is it coming home, Scott?
It all depends on it. Is it the kickoff times that they've got in the US? And like, because I didn't watch the Club World Cup,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. The timings are crazy. We have to wake up at like 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and
I'm not watching 3. If Scotland
4 a.m. for me, which was crazy. I mean, this requires someone that are like jobless, like no job, nothing.
Who loves to go on nights out and come back and watch football at 4 a.m. They have a good team. Tuchel's quite an interesting choice of manager. They have a chance, but I feel France might have a really good chance. Or Argentina. I wonder if Argentina could do back-to-back before Messi retires.
Yeah. Argentina looks solid. Argentina looks solid.
Yeah, man. Wow. So, likely World Cup playoff opponent.
I got a question for you, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about our boys Billy Gilmore and McTominay at Napoli? What do you think about our boys?
McFratter, like
yes.
Billy Gilmore changed the game for Scotland when he came on Thursday. McTominay struggled, but no, McTominay was outstanding last season. And he's had a glow up. The pictures of him in the summer at Wimbledon, I was like, damn, the boy's had a glow up. He's enjoyed that. He's enjoyed that Napoli lifestyle. Who would, like, when you go to
Italian sun?
Yes, Italian sun. So all those tomatoes he's been having, but nah. 2 really good players. It was good for McTominay to get out of Manchester. That's a dumpster fire of a team at the moment, and what's going on behind the scenes. But no, really good. 2 really, really good players. I really like watching Gilmore play. Likes to dictate the play. There's a struggle for Dom this season for McTominay, isn't it? He's sort of struggled with the way he's got in, but
it's this new formation that Conte's experimenting with, trying to get 4 midfielders out there at the same time, and KDB is taking away McTominay's strengths in a way, so it's like affecting his game. But when we switched to the 4-3-3 recently, McTominay was right back into the role that he was last season. So we just got to see more of the 4-3-3 with McTominay in there, unless KDB and McTominay could coexist with each other and still both be equally effective. That remains to be seen.
No, that's fair. Yeah, if he brings back the form of last season, could it be a 5th Scudetto?
We hope so. We hope so. We hope so. We hope so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, not yet. Italy has not qualified. Playoffs. We have to go through the playoff stage because
score like 50 goals.
Yeah. Man.
And Haaland scored 49 of them.
Yeah. So, Deontay brought up something here. It says FTV tweeted that Italy's most likely World Cup playoff opponent could be Sweden, 19%, Moldova, 19%, North Macedonia, Northern Ireland, and Romania.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Deja vu with sweet. Yeah, deja vu. Deja vu. Yeah, man. Oh boy. But yeah, no, I mean, listen, I think that it's gonna be a hard road either way for Italy, whoever they get, because I mean, the last 2 times we were in the playoffs, we lost 2 teams that we should have beaten, so yeah.
I wouldn't want to go against Sweden right now with Isak and Gyökeres up front.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, not Sweden.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, James, do you have any thoughts about the Italian national team?
I mean, I think you guys are in a better spot, even if it's difficult, than you have been the last 2 times you were in the situation. Yeah. Gattuso's got a good winning mindset put into this team. Hopefully you guys can stay consistent and keep winning, and we'll see y'all in the World Cup.
Yeah, man. Let's hope. Let's hope so, man, for Italy, man. I really want to see Italy back in the World Cup. It'll be great.
True.
Great
Same. Yeah.
I think this is what we need. I mean, Italy, because it doesn't feel.
It feels weird.
Yeah, it feels so weird.
Yeah.
It feels weird. I'll never ranked team in the world.
I'll never forget that World Cup, that the last World Cup that we won. It was so special. It was just such an amazing experience. And a lot of generations that have come after, it's sad because they haven't seen Italy in the World Cup. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think about supposedly, right? Maybe Barella playing the Regista because he was playing that for Inter. But I mean, what do you think, Scott? What do you think about that? Do you think that Italy should start doing that, putting Barella in the Regista role?
I would prefer Locatelli there. I think
Oh,
if
you would
can
put
get,
Locatelli.
yeah, I
Oh,
think I like Locatelli as a regista. He does it for Juve, sort of, with that weird formation that Juve play at the moment, as he's trying to shoehorn a lot of players into that setup. But no, he did that for Sassuolo, didn't he? He played like the deeper role. If he ever goes 3 in midfield, I'd like to see. Sorry, Locatelli and then Barella and Tonali push further forward. That'd be
a solid
pretty
midfield.
solid, good
Yeah.
midfield.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think, especially with Locatelli's defensive ability, I think he could do very well. In that setup, I could see that. I could see that because he's played there before, like you said, right? We're at Sassuolo, So definitely, if Gattuso puts him in the right position, make him thrive in that position with Barella next to him and Tonali as well, which has been doing very great for the national team too, ever since he came back. So
those guys got motors.
Definitely. Yeah, they work great. So, Dom, anything else on the Italian national team? I believe we verse. Yeah. Any thoughts before we move on? Scott, any thoughts? Any other thoughts?
Gattuso's the one behind the wheel. Let's hope he continues to pull off W's in the playoffs, obviously, and take us into the World Cup. And Gattuso, I'm familiar with Gattuso. He fixed up a team that was basically they did a mutiny, and we missed the Champions League. And Gattuso came in, and Gattuso, turned that team around. He came in mid-season. We didn't make the Champions League that time, but he turned that team around. He brought that grit back. These players were ready to do anything for him on that field, and they really enjoyed him coaching them. And I think that if he could bring that to the Italian team, he'll be okay. The only thing with Gattuso is that he lacks in tactics sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, what is he doing out there? But let's see if this is a tournament. This is not a Scudetto race. So let's see because he won us a Coppa Italia during COVID. So he can win in tournament type setup. So I'm hoping that he's able to turn this team around. Yeah.
Got a question here. It says, Gio, what are your main concerns regarding Italy? This is going to be for the whole panel, by the way. This whole thing. My main concerns, it's definitely not the offense because we're scoring goals. We're scoring goals, and I think it's working with the 2-striker formation. And also, Scott, what are your thoughts about that 2-striker formation with Keane? And do you like that? Because I think it's been working really well.
Yeah, I liked it today, and until we lost Moise Keane. It looked a bit of a bad knock. And like when he brought on Pio Esposito, him and Retegui, I'd like 2 alike. But no, it looks good. It depends on who comes in after Keane. Is it Scamacca? Who else can come in? Because he's only just come back from a serious knee injury. But yeah, I quite like it. You don't see many teams now play 2 up top. It's normally a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Like teams recently have just started bringing back the 2 up top. It's like going back to mid to late 90s and early 2000s. It's like a nice throwback, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. I mean, Dom, you have any concerns that you have? Any main concerns regarding Italy?
Yeah, Moises Keane going down is basically my main concern. But seeing that Esposito got a shot and he scored, and he's actually scoring for Inter as well, now this kid has a shot to shine. Alpha Bravo had said in here that it's looking like that Moises Keane's going to be out for a month, supposedly. So if that's the case, I mean, that's actually good news because he won't be out for that long. thank God it's like not a season-ending injury. So yeah, I would love to have Moises Kean back as soon as possible, but I'm glad Esposito has stepped up.
Yeah, no, I like that we actually have some good options that could come off the bench that could do something at least, especially in the striker role. So, and that's something that we haven't had in a couple of years, really. A striker that can actually score goals. So the fact that we have some options is a really good thing.
Nice.
It's definitely a good thing.
Also, a positive is Spinazzola getting called up. He's playing more of that winger role, and I think Gattuso saw that when Conte put him in that role last season, he actually performed really well. So that's why when Politano went down, he got the call, and I hope that Gattuso continues to call Spinazzola because he can be an attacking threat. So, and that's what we need. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up Joshua the Raid earlier, man. Big up every single time. He says Forza Italia. Big up, brother. Big up every single time. But yeah, no, I think with the Italian national team, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we have to see their running form, especially going up into the playoffs, right? Who they verse, because it ain't gonna be easy, especially if we go up against Sweden or any of those teams, really.
Yeah.
The last two, I mean, that says it for yourself. We lost against North Macedonia, and then we lost against Sweden too. So, yeah, man.
They just can't fall asleep on defense,
Yeah, and that's what we don't want.
Them.
That's what we don't want, And then with Donnarumma today, right? That was terrible, And then also Retegui missing that penalty, but he made it. He made up for that goal, for that miss. But
I was just about to go into that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he had a little bit of that Dovbyk, mismatch over there. You know what I mean?
No, like I always said earlier, Dubik must have cast something into like the air to make all these people miss penalties the last couple days, man. There's like 5.
Everybody's missing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Missing. Like today, there's like 4 or 5 missed penalties.
I think Ferran Torres missed one.
Yeah,
Ronaldo missed one as well.
Ronaldo just missed one too.
Yeah, Ronaldo missed one, and the goalkeeper just dodged it with his leg, so it was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but let's move on. Let's go into present day Roma-Gasperini. How are you feeling, especially after, of course, the season that you had last season, right, with Ranieri? Now you have Gasperini. How are you feeling? Being joined up in the top with Napoli and
It's good. I think me and James would probably be like, "Wow, didn't expect this to happen." Not after. Yeah, it's nice being close to the top. I've got nosebleed. Didn't expect that. It could have been perfect though if they didn't screw up against Torino and that god awful Sunday lunchtime kickoff.
Simeone, ex-Napoli.
The next Napoli player, he scored a really good goal as well. But no, it's good. The transfer market wasn't the best. They're still lacking in a left attacker because they tried to get Jadon Sancho, Tyreek George.
Saga. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. Tried to shop in England for a month and just completely failed miserably. But no, really good start. Apart from the 2 missed penalties against Lille, which I think me and Lee on the Magicast went to task for about 40 minutes. It brings back PTSD. But no, really good start. I think the run of games after the international break are going to be interesting. Into Victoria Pilsen, Sassuolo and Parma, and then it's AC Milan. So there's a rough sort of games. Need to win in Europe because you need about 14 to 16 points to get top 8. But so far, so good. Gasperini ball isn't as it was with peak Atalanta, but it's still a work in progress. Yeah. It's looking good in defense, but attack, it's like disjointed, and you've got 2 strikers who are really lacking in confidence. One who can't take penalties to save his life in 3 minutes, but scored a really good goal against Verona, sorry.
Yeah.
And Ferguson is just coming back after a serious ankle. I think it's an ankle injury where he missed quite a lot of games for Brighton. Went on loan to West Ham and just struggled. But no, so far so good.
Yeah.
just in the Inter game is the acid test for Gasperini, Roma.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
remember last season, Roma were 10 minutes away from the Champions League, where Juve got a phantom penalty from an on loan Juve player at Venezia.
That
It's
was
like
good.
That
it
a
was
good
like
crack
peak
up for me.
2004 to 2006 Juve dodgy decision. No, I'm
No, no,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
joking. Allegedly, if any lawyers are listening, but nah.
Wow.
No, it's from where Roma were under Juric, and he got a job in England after this at Southampton. It's better. Like it took Roma. I think it's match day 15 last season to get 15 points, and they got it under 6. So for me, it's a really good start. I don't know if James can concur with this. Like, to be where Roma are in the league, it gives us a nice platform to push on for the rest of the season, and hopefully, maybe get Champions League football. And if I'm in a fantasy land, or if I'm playing ESC 26 or Football Manager 26 when it comes out, Roma win the Scudetto.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, we'll see, man.
Nah, but what do you see? I mean, are you confident in going into that Roma Inter game?
I'm more confident than I was for the derby. The derby, I didn't enjoy it, like, because it's those games when it's horrible. It's just a horrible game. Inter have been interesting because they started quite poorly under Kiva, but someone called him a PE teacher, which I was rolling on the floor when I heard that. But I think in recent results he's picked up. It should be interesting. I'm more confident than I was after, like, when the derby, because that was just a horrible game to witness. But yeah, should be interesting. I think if Roma do play like they have done recently, like if they did against Fiorentina, where they gutsed it out and had to dig in deep, play against the elements of the weather and the wind and stuff like that, because they were into the wind in the second half, they could get something out of it, because that was completely a different performance from Roma in the previous week, where they struggled against Hellas Verona and against Lille. Lille played them off the park and really should have battered Roma, but no, they can guts it out, it can get something and then push on for after that, because you got some really horrible fixtures like Milan, like scrappy games against Sassuolo away and then Parma at home, and then you got the Europa League against Victoria Pilsen and then Rangers, who I wish they kept Russell Martin on for another couple of weeks, because I think Roma could have won that game comfortably. But yeah, ask me in about 2 months where it's like, can Roma sustain this? But fingers crossed they can. I think they can, if they play well, they can beat anyone.
Yeah.
It's if they can sustain it over a time, because like James will know, Roma, the only like enemy of Roma is Roma. It's like with most teams, you could be 3-0 up with 10 minutes to go and just absolutely cock it up. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
it's the mentality, isn't it, James?
No, I tell these guys all the time.
Yeah. Do they not listen?
No, I tell them all the time. It's just like, you guys can like clown on me, but like nobody can hurt me more than Roma hurts me already.
Well, no, James, I remember you said that you woke up at like 6 a.m. or something like that to watch the.
So I had to wake up. I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch that Torino game.
Oh my gosh!
Can you imagine?
Oh, no.
Can you imagine waking up? Actually, I woke up at 2:30 because I just happened to be up. I was like, I might as well stay up and watch the game, watch that nonsense, and then just crashed out for like 2 hours and went back to sleep.
Wow, man.
That was a rough one, you know.
Yeah. No, but you
Great
got
goal by Simeone, but
yeah. No, but Scott, you got a question here. It says, "Hey Scott, who was on the top of your wish list for the left-sided number 10 spot in this past summer mercato?" Big up to Victor.
Armand Loriente from Sassuolo, because he was supposed to go to Sunderland. I think Roma were linked with him last summer, and when they got relegated to the B, Sassuolo,
we should have got him.
Should have got him. He had I think he failed a medical at Sunderland, like Oh, they're doing really well at the moment. But he's so good. But then they shopped in England and got Leon Bailey, and then he got injured in his first training session. Excuse me. But no, Loriente would have been mine.
And better yet, who would you like Masara to bring to Roma in January?
A striker.
Mobile
striker.
Yeah, Ferguson had a stinker today too, apparently.
Oh, did he for Ireland? Okay.
Yeah.
A striker and a left-sided attacker would be ideal if he has to dip into like a loan market, because you guys would probably know, following the teams that you support, it's like a failed transfer market if you have to buy someone in January because you're short on depth. And for me, those are the two positions. Maybe a striker and then a left-sided attacker in that 3-4-2-1. I've heard Lookman, but I don't know if that's true. That's probably fantasy land. That is probably playing Football Manager, and if you've got unlimited money to spend, you're just thinking.
Inter fans would love that one.
Oh yeah, they would.
After what we do with them with Conde, they would be so happy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
they should never, ever should have gone for that Kone deal. I was really annoyed after that, but then like 2 days later, it's just like, nah, they're not doing that. I was like, thank God. That he's like one of the most probably dependable players for Roma. You do not get rid of him. Manu Kone is just like he's like €100 million player.
Solid.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
No, I mean, what are your thoughts about Matthias Sule this season?
Rejuvenated, proper rejuvenated. Like he struggled big time under De Rossi and Ivan Juric. I don't know what Juve were doing to get rid of him. Him and Dean Huijsen should be still
25 million.
Yes,
crazy.
I have no idea. I don't know the two Juve fans.
25 million.
That's crazy.
And you see Dean Huijsen going for 50 million in the summer after what you sold him for 16 mil, 17 mil to Bournemouth.
17.
And
Terrible.
He's become the player that I think most Roma fans want him to be. I think he's Dybala's heir. I don't know how long Paulo Dybala's got left at Roma. This could be his last season, and then he could lower his salary for next year to give him a 2-year deal, a lower deal. But Sule is his heir. Like the goal he scored at the weekend against Fiorentina was outstanding. The goal he scored in the derby was just outrageous.
Beautiful.
Like top bins off underside the crossbar. Like really slow start under De Rossi. De Rossi was sacked after 4 games. Juric was sacked 12 games later in Serie A. Ranieri resuscitated his career afterwards. Like gave him a platform to play on that right side. He played him at wing back for like 3 or 4 games and played Salamanca's further up. But no, he's becoming the player I think most Roma fans wanted him to be after spending big money for him last season. Just like, Juve, what are you doing? You're sending off your youth players.
That was the biggest
to bring
mistake.
Biggest
mistake.
To bring in Toyn Cup Miners. To bring in Cup Miners.
It's poop miners. It's poop miners. It's poop miners.
You got rid of 2 youth team players for 40-odd million euros and then just spent it on Cup Miners, who was really good at Atalanta, but just like failed miserably now at Juve.
Yeah, no.
Actively failing.
Yeah. I think Coop is cooking. I actually think he should win MVP of the league.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Dom.
Would he win? What was the award for worst player? Was it Bedoni? Was it the Bedoni award back in the day? That you get the worst Serie A player.
There you go. The Poop Miners is definitely on that list for that one.
Definitely a top prospect to win that award for sure.
Oh,
It'd be him and Zaniolo. It'd be him and Nicolo Zaniolo for 2.
Man,
Zaniolo, man. Wow.
Bedoni de Oro is what it was.
Yeah.
Italian for golden bin or golden trash can.
Golden bin, yeah.
Golden
I remember the translation is brilliant. Golden bin. The Golden Bin Award.
Yeah. But
man.
Scott and also James, bro. What are you guys like? Who's the most impactful Roma players so far this season?
Oh, I think me and James will probably have the same answer.
Ooh.
I have like two different answers, like the
Yeah, I've
obvious
got
one and then
two.
the understated one. You wanna go first?
Yeah, Manu Kone for one, for sure.
Definitely.
Combative midfielder, box to box, just like he's the €100 million player in the way on the way coming. I fear for someone like PSG might come for him next year, and I'm like,
Oh
we've
no.
lost a good one there. I want to say Gianluca Mancini's done pretty well this season. So's Ndicka. Zeki Celik is like surprised me quite a lot.
He's my understated baller.
Yeah, he's
so
my
far.
understated. I think I would go with Evan Ndicka and Manu Kone. Two very good players for Roma. Ndicka didn't miss a minute last season, and it's been so solid since he came in. And along with Kone, is like he's the glue in the midfield that links it all together. I don't know if James would probably go with the same two, probably, or another one out of the box.
Slightly different. I'd have to say Celik understated, and then Miles Vilar, man.
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
best goalkeeper in Serie A.
Yeah, imagine our season last season without Svilar, and we still had Puy or Tricio in that.
Wow. Wow, man.
You said his name. The book goes up. It's right on the Roma hoodie.
Sorry, the bookie man.
There you go.
My bad. That's bad energy I brought out in here.
Feel like AJ Styles coming with this hoodie on. Yeah.
Yeah, we got an AK in the chat too. You know what I mean? There you go.
I got the heebie-jeebies just bringing up his name.
Yeah, Rui Patricio, who was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was like he started really well, but like it was vile watching him in goal last year. So, but no, Svilar, like the best goalkeeper in Serie A for the latter part of last season. So yeah, I would go with you on that one, James.
Yeah. No, but what are your thoughts about Gianluca Mancini this season for Roma?
Well, me and him share the same birthday, but I'm probably about 11 or 12 years older than him. So we're both April 17th. So yeah, so we're both Aries. So that's why he's probably. I'm mild-mannered, and he's an absolute hothead
monster.
He's got that mentality.
I despise him. I have no love for that man whatsoever.
So when he scores the winner against your lot in November.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're clipping this. We're clipping this, and we're going back to this.
Cap. No, he's James. He's the type of player you would hate playing against, but you love him in your team.
Oh yeah, it's like I've said multiple times. It's just like nobody loves him outside of our fan base, and it's understandable because he is. I mean, he gets on my nerves a lot of the time, but it is what it is. He just be doing some wild stuff, but he's a great defender, man. He backs up his shit most of the time.
Yeah,
he's a bastard. He's the bastard you want in your team. Like
exactly.
you had his hero is Marco Materazzi.
Oh, well,
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That says
that makes sense.
That says everything.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
For the two Juve fans, you had Chiellini.
Yeah.
Who was loved in Turin. Most Roma fans, I hated him for a while because he used to elbow everyone, kick the shit out of everyone, do the dark arts. Should have been sent off against Roma more than one occasion and other teams. But you love him to be in your team because he's when Italy won the Euros.
Oh, with Saka?
Yeah, Saka.
Oh, the horse collar, man.
Yeah, just like a child. You just grabbed him. Saka was through.
Do you remember when Suarez bit him?
Yeah,
Suarez was fed up with his nonsense and just bit him. You know what it takes for you to bite someone? You must really be triggered.
All my homies were asking me about that. They were all saying why did he bite him? Like that guy seems so nice. It's like you don't watch this man.
Yeah.
He was on some nonsense.
Yeah,
no, definitely
he was.
Definitely, man. But we got another question here. So it says, would Roma beat Scudetto contenders if they somehow pulled off Lookman in January? Ooh.
Yes, very
Yes.
much so. Yeah, that's like
Ooh.
the perfect attacker that Gasperini wants in his team.
Yeah.
Quick, mobile, 2-footed.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I think he
How
might.
about-
I think he's going to the AFCON, isn't he? If not, because it's AFCON.
Yes.
Oh,
this
right.
year.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about without Lukman? Do you guys consider yourself as of right now, how you're built right now, as possibly Scudetto contenders if Gasperini gets you guys clicking on offense?
Oh, don't do this to me this early in the
See.
season, Dom. This is
Yeah.
just is vile.
I've been dealing
Oh, we
with
got
this
to we
every
got to
episode.
ask you. You joint top with us on the table. This question has to be asked.
Baby steps. It's baby steps. Like we haven't been this. This is new ground for us Roma fans. Like in recent years, we've been god awful. Like Fonseca, Mourinho, et al. If they have a good next couple of months and have a good January, yeah, I would say so. But it's just backing up what they've done so far in the season. If they can do that and beat the big guys, like your Milans, your Napolis, your Juves, if they can get good results against that, who knows? See what the rest of this year brings. Because remember, Roma have got 2 horrible, tricky games after some Europa League games. They play like away at Sassuolo, and I think it's home to Cremonese, which could be like potential banana skins. And like Roma in the past have just dropped some L's,
Every time.
some big L's in those
Every
games.
time.
Like the big games you would want to win. So yeah, ask me probably in a couple of months, Dom.
I mean, I even have a
It's
better
horrible.
answer.
You can never,
Enter.
you can never know this early in the season unless you have like the perfect start.
You pretty much gave me the same answer as one of our panel members. He's an Inter fan. His name is Sean. He basically told me the same thing. So right now I can't answer that. Ask me, ask me like in November, December. It's pretty much the same answer. So I understand.
So let's
We both
flip
have new
reverse
coaches.
it. Let's flip reverse it. Do you think Napoli are title contenders?
I think we're heavy favorites. I think if we
Yeah.
don't win the Scudetto, it's an upset.
It's a failure.
It's a failure, yeah, because we had the best transfer market in the summer, and we kept Conte, and we're a lot more stronger than we were last season when it comes to talent and when it comes to depth. So if we don't win it, yeah, I truly think it's our Scudetto to either win or not win. Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't play the underdog gimmick this year because there's no room, right? There's no room for that. I really can't do it because last year, one competition once a week, we had no depth, and we're going against this Inter machine that went deep in 3 competitions. So we were the underdogs. But this season, especially now that Inter has Kivu, new manager, I think that we're heavy favorites. Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. No, I mean, what are your thoughts also about Kivu's Inter? Because that's the question I want, and I want to answer from you, Scott, because I want your thoughts about Inter. Do you think that they're going to be Scudetto contenders after their recent form in Kivu's rotation in their squad?
That's also a very good question. You are throwing some tough questions. Yes and no, because they had a really, really big blip at the start of the season. That Udinese game, I watched it because it was on the Sunday night game over here in the UK. They were poor. They were really, really poor. I missed the Derby d'Italia because I was coming back from a game. And I didn't get back to about 6, so I missed the first half. So I missed all the controlled chaos against Juve.
Yeah.
But they've had a good start in the Champions League. They've had a really good, like the last 4 games, they've done really, really well. but they're also like a bad result away from it being a crisis again. I feel because I feel like when Mourinho got sacked by Fenerbahce, I think
Yeah.
some Inter fans wanted him back. I would think Mourinho back at Inter could have been interesting. So he just let a grenade off and just let everything go off again. But they went really deep in 3 competitions last season. I wonder if the hangover is still there. It showed at the start of this season, but they slightly got a lot. They got a lot better in the games afterwards. I would probably say they are probably one of the teams to finish in the top 4. I don't see them as title contenders, but I would say they're probably around the top 4.
Oh, well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
I was gonna say 11-7, man. 11 goals scored, 7 conceded is oof.
I think they're a team that could be got at now
Yeah.
because
Cherby.
they've brought in like Sucic looks a really good buy. They failed to get Lookman. They spent big on Bonnie from Parma, and he's done pretty well for them. I think he scored before the international break.
Yeah.
Like the teams they played after, like they beat Cremonese, they beat Sparta Prague. Was it Sparta or Slavia Prague? One of the
Slavia. I think it's Slavia
Slavia.
Prague. Yeah.
Slavia. I always get them 2 mixed up. I apologize.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, but yeah, they've clicked after a slow start, but there's also in the back of my mind they're like 1 or 2 results away from just it being the catastrophe all over again, and him getting called a stopgap and a PE teacher again.
Yeah, no, I mean, with like I said this, I said that for me with Inter, for me to determine them, I think really firmly into that top 4 spot would be if they beat Roma and Napoli, because that's their next 2 games, really, right? So, that for me, I really want to see them against a bigger opposition again.
No, I'm with you, and I think that's probably the same with Roma. You have to be one of the big dogs, one of the top boys in Serie A to prove that you are one of the contenders already so far this season.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, Dom, any questions? And James, if you have any questions for Scott, bring them out as well.
Man, what were your initial? What was your initial reaction to us drawing both sides of the old firm away?
Ooh.
I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wait, this is for real? We got to go to Scotland twice?
Twice. I hope they enjoy the Scottish food over there. I would recommend Scottish food. It is quite nice. Some tatty scones, some square sausage. Some Scottish fudge is quite nice. But no, if Rangers kept Russell Martin, I was like, Roma could absolutely wipe the floor with Rangers. And I was just like, it's going to be tough because them 2 teams feed off a big atmosphere in Europe. And we've seen it in the past when they've beaten like some Italian teams in the past at both venues at Ibrox and Celtic Park. It's rough. That was rough, James. That draw was like, that is horrible.
Yeah,
You got to go
I couldn't believe it.
You play 2 Ligue 1 teams, and then you got to go to play 2 SPL teams away. I was just like, oh no. One at home would have been all right, but go to Scotland twice, go to Govan, which is a rough area of Glasgow, to play Rangers, and then you got to play the other side of Glasgow and play Celtic. Oh no, that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me.
Is it giving you Bodo Glimt vibes?
Oh yeah, Scott.
We don't
remember these whatever. The 2 Juve fans, man. I don't know if they're ready for a cold night of Bodo on November 25th.
Nope, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. They are tough to play against.
Just remember, they knocked out Lazio last season in the Europa League.
They did.
And I was in Rome when they lost. So when Lazio lost, I stayed quite close to the Stadio Olimpico because I went to the Verona game 2 days later because I was in Rome for my birthday. I could hear when Bulladia scored in extra time, and I was like, oh no. No, that's a birthday ruined in Rome. And then I found out like 20 minutes later they lost on penalties, and I was like, it's a good day to turn 38, seeing Lazio lose at home. But no, you're in for a rude awakening to go to Norway in cold weather.
Yeah.
I still have nightmares.
Frozen
of
turf.
Frozen, yeah. It's just plastic as well. It's
Mhm.
plastic turf, so it's like I think it's 4G or 5G. Yeah, good luck.
Look at what they did to Tottenham, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they missed a penalty against Tottenham as well. He blazed it way over the bar.
Yeah.
But no,
Mhm.
yeah, good luck, Juve, going to the Arctic Circle in November, just before
Eh.
Christmas.
We have a tough schedule, man. We really do. For even this month too. We have a
Yeah.
tough schedule.
Yeah.
Now,
crazy.
Scott, what are your thoughts about Tudor? Do you think that he's going to last until December?
Well, you're still unbeaten in Serie A, aren't you?
Yes, but
Oh my God,
I hate
please, no,
that.
don't
I hate
mention
that.
this.
I hate it. I hate it that we're unbeaten. You know what I mean? Like,
If he needs to be more flexible and change his shape. Go 4-3-3. Don't shoehorn
yes.
Jonathan David, who I actually don't. When he was at Lille, he was actually a pretty good striker. He needs help. You've got two confidence-ridden strikers. Dusan Vlahovic is what, on 12 million a year, and
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
you've got a problem. And he's trying to
Big one. A
shoehorn.
big one.
Yeah, he's trying to shoehorn Conce Chow and Zagrovia because he's just come back from a bad injury. And then Luis Sapenda and Jonathan David into an attack, which is not really functioning. If he's a bit more flexible and changes shape.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for the two Juve fans, who's out there to replace him? If he does go.
Man, it's tough. I really don't know. I mean, we're hearing the rumors of Spalletti, which I don't think there's no way possible that he's joining. That's in my opinion.
So Deschamps.
Yeah, Deschamps as well. I've been hearing as well.
Ooh. I did not hear about this one,
Not
but
really
seriously,
a big
I don't.
fan.
Yeah, I don't think Deschamps will really come and coach McKennie or Jonathan David.
I don't. Yeah, well, I don't think he's gonna want to.
I
You
mean,
know,
then win
do
the
that.
World Cup for God's sake. That's not.
But he's the man who got Juve back into
Back
Serie
into
A.
Serie A, yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Calciopoli land.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no. But I just feel like, I mean, if we do get Deschamps, I think it's maybe he will maybe do something with the defense. I don't know. I mean, that's what he usually does, and he actually gets by. Because he's a very defensive minded type of coach. So we'll see. I don't see it. Also, Mancini's out there too, as well. But I don't know, man. I'm very skeptical to see where this well, in terms of what the management's gonna do, especially if we start losing games, because this whole October we're in Como, then we go away against Madrid.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
I mean,
it's
so
crazy schedule this month.
and if he starts losing or not winning, I could see him probably getting sacked early. I mean, I'm not sure what your thoughts are, Scott, but I mean, it all depends, right?
Yeah, if you start losing games and you've been given this role, like Juve, like its motto is probably to win.
Yeah, it's basically the same
everything.
scenario as Mota.
Yeah, it's like its motto. Like that was a car crash near the end. Like losing away at Fiorentina in that.
Oh my God.
And then you lose at
bad.
home to Atalanta 4-0, and they tore Juve apart. I remember watching that because that was one of the games live on over here in the UK.
Yeah,
that was a mess. Yeah, if you're October and November, and you imagine if you go to Bordeaux.
Oh
that's
my
the
God.
final act. That's the final nail in the coffin for Igor Tudor.
I wouldn't be surprised because
I request a
I
vacation
really think that we're gonna actually we're gonna get I'm being so like with Bodo. I think we're gonna get a reality check.
Probably.
I'm being so
no.
serious. Bodo away. I mean, I watched the Roma game, right, of when you guys really got bad. And then I watched the Lazio. They have Italian clubs numbers, dude. They
Mm.
really do, especially away. Like they start smashing teams. Like I forgot who was the other team that went to their ground and they lost heavily. Like I believe it was like another English team too. Crazy. So you don't want to underestimate them, at all. So I really think that even either way, I think Juve is going to lose that game away, especially it's going to be in December too. So the cold condition too. Oh my God. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be chilly.
It'd be like
Yup.
minus 15 or something like that.
Yes.
I think
yes.
I think it gets like to minus 30.
30. Yeah.
Nor-
yeah.
Crazy.
in Norway,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow. Ooh,
Yep, that's
Again,
why I was-
frozen
you know what I mean?
plastic turf, man. Oof.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened
that,
with you
like-
guys too, right? When you versed
Yeah,
it,
we
that's why
went-
it was in the it was like a frozen wasteland over there.
Yeah, I
Didn't
remember
we-
that.
Didn't we go in
Mancini cursed
October?
us.
Was it in October, James? We went and we got absolutely dicked. It
Well,
was
that was
horrible.
okay. Mourinho was making a state. That starting 11 was like probably the most banter starting 11 that
It
we've
was a
ever
meme.
placed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a meme.
Brian Reynolds, man.
Yes.
Oof. Rui Patricio was like the only player that was left after the season after that or something in that starting 11. I think Calafiori started too, right?
Yeah. Then he hooked off Borja Mayoral, Gonzalo Villar. He threw about 6 players under the bus, and they all like left in January. And all they just yeah. I think that was the first of his meltdowns in Rome.
Yes.
Yeah, so
No,
Juve, good luck. You're playing in
Yeah.
the Arctic Circle, minus weather.
That's
It'll
gonna
be
be tough.
freezing. Because like when they played Lazio, it was snowing the day before. They had to shovel the pitch,
Yeah.
and they got beat 2-0.
But what do you think about this as well? Xavi as well is also looking for a club. I don't see him fitting well with Juve, man.
No.
I don't. If our defense was strong and we were struggling to, score goals, which both were struggling to score goals, and our defense is just not good. But yeah, no, I feel like if it was like that, if we had like a strong defense, then yeah, why not? You know what I mean? But at the moment, I don't think Xavi would do anything really good. I think he would get sacked too. So
Spanish Allegri, man, with the crash outs.
there you go.
Hey Nadine, do you have any questions for Scott? Anything Juventus related, Roma related? You got anything for him?
I mean, at the moment, no. But maybe if the two teams would play each other in the future, I think if he can join this time, we will have lots of questions. That would be a really good episode as well, and I would have lots of questions by then. But right now, I'm just enjoying him talking.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, Roma RB. Well, big up RB, man. It says like Moise keen to go before. He says Roma ain't Scudetto contenders. You never know, but it's between Napoli and Milan.
Hey, remember semifinals?
Right? No, he said
Semifinals.
quarter. He said quarters. I think he said quarters.
Oh, got
right?
it.
He said quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, RB.
Yeah, he said
RB.
quarters. He said quarters.
RB. I think you might have to change that. You might have to change that, bro.
Yeah.
I for me, nah, man.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
guaranteeing that
I-
Juve
come
is
on,
making the quarterfinals in the Champions League.
It's the
Thank
Allegri
Yo,
factor, isn't it? It's the Allegri factor. in
I
Milan.
gotta give it to RB. He sticks to his prediction. I gotta give it to him. He's not budging. So it is
Listen,
what it is.
RB, that would be crazy. Quarters. I'll be sorry but that'll be an overachievement for you. We haven't made the round, like what not the round 16, the quarterfinals since 2018 when we had Cristiano Ronaldo. Like that was after we beat Atletico Madrid. That was so long ago. So
Didn't you get beat by Ajax in the quarters
Yes.
the year after? Yeah.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah,
no,
control
no.
alt delete. Yeah.
What a headline!
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
control alt
It
delete.
wasn't the year. It wasn't the year after. It was the same year, but we got knocked out in the quarters. That Ajax
Okay,
team was
yeah.
that Ajax team was crazy.
Yeah,
though.
that was mad team.
Brutal team. Yeah, crazy. Sitting silently in the corner like Tudor. AK man, that's crazy. Oh, look, RB is always going to stick to his word. Yeah. So, guys, if you have any questions for Scott or for any of the panel members, now is the time to do it because we are going to be wrapping up the episode shortly. So make sure to do so, and also make sure to go follow my guy Scott in the description with all socials. So make sure to do that. And then like and subscribe, guys, because we're getting so close to 700. So make sure to do that. Make sure to do that. We're getting close to 700 subscribers. So let's go.
RB.
Roma fan. You don't see the badge.
Nah,
RB.
yeah.
Roma fan. You don't
That's
see the badge.
disrespectful. RB.
You see this?
My goodness.
RB.
I'm not caressing the upper half of my torso, but yeah, this is a nice jacket I got in Rome last year.
Wow.
So I have something to tell you, Scott. My little brother is a Roma fan. Hardcore Roma fan. He's the one that actually got me.
One of us.
Yeah.
I heard about this before. Crazy.
Yeah, he actually got me into the sport, and yeah, he knows a lot. He knows a lot about the sport, and he knows a lot about his club. And he's gonna be tuning into this episode once it's done. And yeah, so I me and him go back in the day a lot. We used to go back and forth, when it was just us going against Juventus for the Scudetto. You remember the 2016, 17, 18.
Yeah.
So yeah. Napoli fans, Napoli, Roma, there's kind of like a hatred going on, but I really don't feel that much towards it because of my little brother, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, we'll talk our trash, we'll banter about it, but if Roma's doing good, I know he's doing good. So but I'm not hoping that you guys take the Scudetto from us this year. Our brother love is not that deep, you know what I mean?
Oh my god! Wow,
Dom,
I thought this is going to end nicely, but it didn't.
No.
it means the south of Italy is doing well again and it's feasting because no one wants to see the north, the cold north of Italy rise again. Yeah.
I agree.
No one wants to see Fiat. No one wants to see Fiat win.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, listen. I mean, you guys drive over their Fiats and stuff like that, so I mean,
we do in the UK.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see quite a few where I live.
Yeah, man. So now we got some questions as well. Who do you prefer, Openda or David? Oh
my god.
I think Openda offers more energy.
Yeah, I would say, listen, at the moment, I'm going Openda, not David. Sorry.
David's miss against Villarreal is just
top
tier.
Top tier.
That's up there.
He
with
had another chance.
Smith.
If you remember, he had another chance with that chip that he tried to do, and then it just hits the crossbar.
Can I ask you to?
Yeah.
Gatti's goal. Did he mean it? Did he mean it?
Of course he did.
You know what the crazy thing is that when I saw that goal and I was like, wait a second, who scored that? Gatti?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know how to feel. Like, I didn't even know how to feel about that because I was like, really, Gatti scoring a bicycle kick? Who would have thought? Who would have thought him scoring? You know what I mean? Like a bicycle kick.
Yeah.
But
I was like, okay, I guess.
It was good because we needed to get back into the game. So and when Conceição came on, it changed the game. But then our defense terrible again. And we conceded the last minute. What are the top three? What are the top three?
Don't make me snort on this podcast.
What are the top three most popular Serie A teams in your state? Same question for James and Dean and Dom.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like state?
Like a state, like a country, maybe?
New York State.
Yeah, I think.
I really don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've seen a Juve jersey in the wild out here in Washington, and that's about it.
Yeah. I would say
I-
I'd
know
say
it. I hate
Juve.
it too. It's my
Juve,
boss.
yeah, definitely probably up there.
Mhm.
I think it's because we got Ronaldo too. There's a lot of Ronaldo fans out there,
Mhm.
so that's why they're also repping Juve too. So definitely Juve's got to be popular up there. I've been seeing a lot of Inter kits like on fans. Like
I have to. I've
public
seen
too.
some of the kits around New York City as well.
Yeah, so definitely that. Milan is up there. Napoli's starting to get more because they recently won the Scudetto. So as
And
well.
signing Kevin De Bruyne
Yeah.
also helped a lot.
Helped a lot. Yes,
Mhm.
because it got more Prem fans more intrigued to get more Napoli stuff. Of KDB. So it definitely does. Yeah.
I would say here in Egypt in general, it's always AC Milan for some reason. It's always AC Milan.
They like
And
it.
then
Yeah.
it's Juventus, and then recently, and for some reason, I've seen this huge shop in my city with the Napoli, like
Wow.
with it. I think I showed you in the group, guys, with a huge,
Like a
huge
Napoli store.
shop. Yeah, like a Napoli store. That's
Wow.
that's crazy, and it has the jerseys and everything inside, which was weird for me because Luxor is a really small city. So so I think it would be at the time it would be AC Milan, Juventus, and then Napoli for some reason.
Gotta take pictures of that store and show it.
Yeah.
I think I showed you. Did I show you, dog?
Nah,
in the group?
I would have remembered. Maybe you did. I don't know. But if you could send it again.
Yeah, I
send
think
it.
I have that. Yeah, I think I have that. I'll show you.
I've seen
Napoli's growing, my guys. Napoli's growing. Watch
Yeah,
out.
even in the small, like one of the
McTominay.
smallest cities in
McTominay
Egypt.
because of the Prem too. Yeah.
Watch out.
McTominay.
Aurelio De Laurentiis is doing some good stuff. We're about to get our own training center. Down the road, hopefully a new stadium. So things are looking good.
Yeah, hopefully we're right there behind you.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Buonasera, Anthony.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not at all. I'm just playing.
Big up to Anthony. Says buonasera a casa tutti, everyone. Good to see the Azzurri get the 3 points, even though it's not going to be an automatic qualification for the World Cup. Yes, man. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how the Azzurri does. But yeah, wait. But before we end and wrap everything up, Scott, since this is your first time, and it's a big game, this weekend. So, what is your predictions for the Roma-Inter match?
I don't want to say anything stupid so it gets clipped up and I'd look like an absolute 7 days time.
I put you on the spot, didn't I?
Oh my god!
I put you on the
Oh my
spot.
god! We got
Okay.
men scared already.
No, because I've seen some like over here in the UK. There's a guy who is capping on ex-players, and he's basically the tax man. His name's Corral Prince, and he's like capping all these ex-players because they're just telling waffle on podcasts. I'm going 1-1. I'm gonna sit on the fence, take the splinters out my ass, and go safe from 1-1.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
that's safe. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
that's pretty
There you go.
realistic.
Okay.
I take it because
Yeah.
it's against a big team.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to drop, I know the regular panelists on here. If you guys want to drop your predictions for this game, or you guys want to wait,
Well, I'm gonna go with what I want to happen. I want to draw. I want to draw.
yeah.
I want to one
Always.
draw. That's what I'm hoping for. The thing with Inter now is Thuram is still injured, and Lautaro, it looks like he will not be available for that game. So it looks like they're going to go with Bonnie and Esposito up front, 2 young, promising attackers. But this is a big game. Are they going to show up? And then if Kivu attacks you guys with that high press back line, Roma has some crafty attackers that could probably cause them some issues. So I think it'll be a 1-1 draw.
James, if you want to answer now, or if you want.
Okay, I got 2 questions. One, Scott, Bailey is still out, right? I think he's out until Victoria Pilsen or something, right?
Oh, is he? I think he may be training individually.
Okay.
Individual training. I love how they say that on Gazzetta and stuff like that. It just makes me laugh when I see that. And when like Demartio tweets that out. I think he could be back. I don't know if the is back as well. They could be back for the European. I wonder if they're going to be saving them for Victoria Pilsen a few days later.
Yeah.
Does that change your opinion? Does that change your feelings on the game?
No, that just kind of it's about the same. I know Dybala did. He did come back against Fiorentina at the end. Whether he starts, we'll see. And when we beat Inter last season, was that at the San Siro or was that?
San Siro. That's when Sule scored, and Indica tried to
dubious,
have a German suplex Bissek out of the San Siro.
yeah.
They tried to have a wrestling match with him on the field.
Oh yeah. Was that a penalty for you?
That was a penalty. If that was at the other end, me and you would have been up in arms.
Oh,
shouting out,
for sure.
Rigori.
For sure. I'm gonna go with a 1-0 Roma victory.
Wow.
Hopefully nothing dubious this time. No more wrestling. No more wrestling.
No more wrestling on it. Well, Mancini can wrestle anyone.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I hope. I just want to see Mancini just annoy those young strikers. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Bailey used in the Roma starting 11. Yeah.
We need his pace. So
we're lacking seriously. Roma are lacking pace up top.
Yeah.
It's like I could play in that team and look good, and I'm 38.
Yeah.
I could probably still have a career in Serie D or Serie G at that age, but no, we lack pace up front. It's because it's all one dimensional.
Yeah.
And if Bailey comes in, and if we sign an attacker in January, hopefully it's a younger attacker who's a bit direct and got some pace about him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
but look at Wesley.
Yeah.
Our one player with pace, and he's doing really good. You just need somebody to be fast with him. So I feel like that he gets in behind, but then like everybody is still at like the halfway line, and he has to wait. It's just
hey, you got Cristante just jogging on behind.
Just jogging on behind.
Yeah.
Awful pass that he did today. Awful pass.
Oh, Vic.
But to be honest, Cristante has done well for Roma in recent games. He's been playing really well. I'm not Vlahovic, nah. On his wages, yes, please. That would I'll take his wages. Take his wages.
Yeah, a stinker today too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was bad. That was bad from him. But yeah. No, big up Scott. Thank you so much. We're gonna be ending the episode. Everybody, make sure, of course, to smash the likes, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Go and follow Scott and all of his socials in the description below. And yeah, man, good to have you on the pod. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Dom messaged me saying, "Yeah, do you fancy coming on at 9:30 at night, like our time?" I'm like, "No, that's 2:30 for me. I'm sound. I'm gone."
Tell them. Oh my god, yes.
I'm asleep. I'm catching some Z's. Like if I'm in the office, because where I work, I got to do 2 days in the office here in the UK. So if I like to I'm like, nah, I'm going to bed. I'm in bed. But no, thank you so much. Absolute honor, and it was great talking to you guys. Really enjoyed it.
Of course,
man.
No, great to
have enjoyed listening to you talk. Not gonna lie.
Thank you so much. No, sorry for the Juve slander.
Not all good. Listen,
no. This is what we do.
It's nothing new.
Really?
Hey, don't worry
You
about it. Don't worry about it, Scott. Hey, you
Nah.
went
It's
easy
nothing
on them,
new.
Scott.
Stop.
You
You
went
did
Yeah,
not
easy
you
do
on
don't
them,
know.
one.
Scott.
Scott,
Stop.
You
you
should
actually
see me on
Okay.
during the
My
week,
God,
Scott.
man.
You should see me
Yeah.
during the week, Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good.
Good.
You're
Yeah,
good.
no,
Alright.
don't worry.
Stop.
It wasn't as bad as the Mondays and Thursdays episodes, man. Scott, I'm telling you, every single time these guys just go after Juventus, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, especially this
I can't
one.
believe it. Yeah.
Especially
Tom.
this one.
Yeah. Tom is the one that
This
loves to
one.
stir.
Oh my God. Especially this.
That's his favorite pastime, roasting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
roasting
right.
Hebrew
of
fans.
course. Of course. But don't worry. I mean, it is what it is. But big up, man. Big up, Scott. Thank you so much
Yes.
for joining.
No
Also,
worries.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
yeah,
We'll
man.
keep in touch, Scott. We'll definitely keep in touch.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
Definitely.
would love to have you back.
James, I may drop you a
Sure.
message if you do fancy coming on the Magic Cast as
Yes.
well.
There you
Oh,
go.
Yes, yes,
hell
Jay.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
you watch
I would
that,
love it.
definitely.
There you
We
Yes.
go.
need, yeah, we don't do YouTube, but we are on Spotify. We're all also like Talk Sport.
Oh, nice. I listen to Spotify.
Yeah, we
Cool.
like Talk Sport, like over in the UK, got in contact with me, and we're on the Fan Network, so it's doing
Perfect.
it's doing well on there. We've done like over 300 episodes, yeah, and
Nice.
Wow.
I've been a host since March 21, but then I took a break for about a year because I lost my dad in 2023, and then it was just like, yeah, I
Oh.
needed some time off because it got a bit hard. But no, it's good to be back.
Yeah, man. No, great to have you on, man. Pleasure.
Yeah,
pleasure.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Pleasure.
absolute
Yeah,
pleasure.
man.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. And of course, to all the panelists on here, thank you for joining me today for this nice special edition show. And big up to everybody in the chat once again. We're getting closer to 700 subscribers, so make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, everybody. And as always, Forza Calcio and Forza Azzurri. Ciao, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Forza Roma, Forza Lupi.